A man's shirt is a man's shirt because of two things. One, tailoring, and two, because the buttons are on the wrong side, right? I don't think I've paid that close of attention, really. But why? It's a great question, and now you will have the answer.
When we think of differences in women's and men's fashion, we most often think of cut and fabrics. But shirts and jackets also differ in how they're oriented, whether or not you've noticed this. If you're the person wearing them, men's dress shirts have their buttons on the right, while women's have them on the left. So the Atlantic magazine is the best source on the matter. They said it best when they stated that the button differential is a relic of an old tradition that we've ported rather unthinkingly into the contemporary world. So let's take a look at how that might have happened. For men, the most common explanation comes from the fact that hundreds of years ago, clothing often included weaponry. I know my kids would have loved that. Since most men held swords in their right hands, it was more convenient and quicker to use their left hand for unbuttoning. Hunting was another popular reason men typically pulled a weapon from the left to the right. Both reasons seem a little suspicious to me. I'm wondering why a man would pull out a weapon while buttoning his shirt. But as for women, one theory is babies. That theory goes like this. Most women are right-handed and tend to hold their babies in their left arm, keeping the right hand free to do things. So the open flap on the right made it easier to breastfeed. Horses could be another historic reason. Side-saddling women sat to the right with button oriented to the left, so the air didn't flow into their shirts as freely. But the most likely reason that women's wear differs from men's wear is that when clothing conventions became standardized, buttons were really, really expensive. And wealthy women who could afford buttons did not dress themselves. How nice would that be? So servants helped women get dressed and undressed. Most servants were right-handed, making the left side buttons easier to manage. As buttons became more affordable, manufacturers mimicked the style of the wealthy for the masses. Hope that answers that nagging question. As for me, I think I'm more confused than ever.
What great information. I don't think I really paid that close of attention. I guess that's with me why I stick to my zippers right here.